The creative position in midfield has been a problem area for Nigeria in recent times. Nigeria has deployed Alex Iwobi, Joe Aribo, and Dele Bashiru in this role with mixed results. In a prior video, we recommended Tino Anjorin to be given the opportunity to compete for this role in the Super Eagles. In this video, we present a few more options in this area. But this time, we explore 3 players who are typically deployed as strikers in their club side and show how they could potentially solve the creative problem in midfield for the Super Eagles. Let's get into it. As we get into the video, we implore you to subscribe to our channel. We urge you to keep supporting our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos as we strive to create a lot more exciting content for your viewing pleasure. On to the video. Playing a traditional number 10 became synonymous with Nigerian football since the era when J.J. Okocha took up that role, making it his own and cementing it in the minds of many as a necessity for the Super Eagles. Before then, Nigeria had Victor Oruma, Henry Nwosu, and the controversial Etim Essen, who all made varied impacts in this role during their time. Today, as the Super Eagles of Nigeria continues to evolve, the quest for a dynamic attacking midfielder or a midfielder that can create the chances for the Super Eagles has never been more critical. With the hiring of a new coach, there has been a lot of speculation and anticipation regarding what his strategy will be, considering that Nigeria no longer has a player in the mold of any of the earlier mentioned players. It is reported, or rather speculated, that he will not play a traditional number 10 in his time as coach of the Super Eagles, based on what he did in his tenure as coach of the Malian national team. Whatever the case is, he will still need creativity in midfield if he is to build his procession of the game through the middle. Nigeria has a few good wingers in Ademola Lookman, Moses Simon, and a few others that have made an impact for the Super Eagles at various times. It will be interesting to see how Eric Chelle will build his team without neglecting the impact a player like Ademola Lookman can have playing on the wings. In the modern game, many teams no longer play a traditional number 10, but now rather build their midfield around players with high work rate, good passing range, and the ability to track back and help in defensive duties. Whatever the case is, the following are a few players who are traditionally deployed as strikers by their club side, but can equally play the creative role in the Super Eagles. Their unique skill sets suggest they could effectively contribute as attacking midfielders for the national team or box-to-box midfielders who can create chances for their teammates. Chuba Akpom. Chuba Akpom, who currently plies his trade with Ajax in the Dutch league, has demonstrated significant versatility throughout his career. Standing at 1.83 meters, Akpom combines physical presence with technical prowess. Akpom was born to Nigerian parents and is a dual citizen of both the UK and Nigeria. He played for England at youth and under 21 levels before declaring his allegiance for Nigeria in 2019. However, he has not had the chance to put on the green and white jersey of Nigeria due to the fact that he has had to compete for a striker's position with the likes of Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, and many others in the Super Eagles. His journey, however, suggests that he should be competing for a starting position in midfield, as his transition from Arsenal's youth ranks to various loan spells, eventually finding form with clubs like PAOK and Middlesbrough, saw him playing as a midfielder at various times. At Middlesbrough, however, he showcased his goal-scoring ability, netting 28 goals in the 2022-2023 EFL Championship season, effectively typecasting him and transitioning him to being a striker. Beyond his finishing skills, Akpom possesses commendable dribbling skills and vision, enabling him to link play effectively. These attributes give him the ability to equally excel in an attacking midfield role, orchestrating play and providing key passes to forwards. In his last 50 matches, he has played 24 times in the attacking midfielder role and the rest on the right, as center forward and as a false 9. He thus has the experience playing this role, and the fact that he scores freely both in attack and from midfield positions suggest that he will be a good addition to the pool of players competing to start in a midfield position for the Super Eagles. Although his best position is probably playing as a false 9 or support striker, He has both the attributes and the experience required to excel in a creative midfield role for the Suoer Eagles. Christantus Uche. We have advocated for the opportunity for Christantus Uche to compete for the defensive midfield position in the Suoer Eagles in the past. However, we would like to also proclaim that he can play in a creative role for Nigeria based on the attacking instincts he possesses. Although Christantus Uche is deployed as a striker by his club side Getafe, he has exhibited technical skills and shown enough attacking ability that theoretically makes him a candidate for the attacking midfield or creative midfield position in the Suoer Eagles. He also has the experience playing in midfield in prior teams he has played for before moving to Getafe. At Moralo and briefly in Ceuta's reserve team also in the Spanish league, he played the midfield role for his team. His ability to read the game, combative nature, either in midfield or attack coupled with a precise passing range, allows him to operate between the lines, creating opportunities for his teammates. In a similar vein as Chuba Akpom, scoring a goal for Getafe in his first match where he was used as a striker pretty much convinced the manager that he could play as a striker, which has seen him transitioning into being a striker for his club. Deploying Uche as an attacking midfielder or creative box-to-box midfielder for the Suoer Eagles, however, could provide the Suoer Eagles with a power-playing creator with a goal threat. Although Uche has played more as a defensive midfielder in his time playing as a midfielder, his goal-scoring instincts suggest that he could equally excel as an attacking midfielder or a box-to-box midfielder that creates from midfield. At only 21 years of age, he still has the room to fit into any role that he excels most at. Whether it is playing as a striker, a creative, or a defensive midfielder, so the jury is still out on what his best position is. However, there is no doubt that he is a player of immense talent and promise, and Nigeria must not ignore the chance to bring him into the fold in whatever capacity he is most suited in the Suoer Eagles. Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman has become such an attacking threat playing for club and country that, coupled with his goal-scoring numbers, it is difficult to see him in any other role from that of a left-sided attacker. However, his clever movement of the ball, passing range, and intelligence on and off the ball suggest that he can play the creative role in any team. He theoretically can play deeper in midfield even though he hasn't had much experience doing that. Lookman has also scored quite a few goals where he has started from a midfield position, dribbled through opposition midfield and defense before deftly putting the ball at the back of the net. This ability to transition play from midfield to attack effortlessly, as well as his ability to dribble through tight spaces with intricate movements, definitely suggests a player who can play the creative role in midfield for Nigeria. His ability to track back and support the defense would also definitely help in this role, just like he did at the 2023 Nations Cup, chasing down almost every ball. However, for a team that wants to attack more through the middle, deploying a two-man attack, it is more likely that the support striker position might be better suited to his skill set as an alternative role in the team. Although Ademola Lookman has never played the attacking midfield role, all his attributes suggest that he can, and Nigeria may have no choice but to explore using him in this role if it plans to abandon using the wings. Integrating either of these players into the attacking midfield role offers several benefits, which includes versatility and the ability to score more goals from the midfield position. For whoever is selected in the creative role in midfield for the Suoer Eagles to excel, building chemistry with his teammates will be essential. Establishing a strong connection with wingers and strikers can lead to devastating combinations on the pitch. His ability to communicate effectively and understand his teammates' movements will be crucial for creating a fluid, attacking unit. Nigeria must get this area of the team resolved before the World Cup qualifiers, and if it is to go one step further, by winning the next Nations Cup. The new coach of the Suoer Eagles has his work cut out for him, and time is of the essence. Whatever formation he chooses to employ, the choice of who he plays in this role, as well as whether he plays two attackers or utilizes the wings, will be key to his success. It may have been ideal for Nigeria to play a few friendlies before Nigeria's next round of matches to allow the coach try out his preferred player lineup, formation, as well as strategy. And it is hoped that this is in the plans. Ultimately, a flexible formation that evolves based on the opposition is likely to be a more practical approach, and Nigeria is rooting for Eric Chella to succeed. We wish him a successful next few months as coach of the Suoer Eagles. Thanks for watching, As usual, if you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please leave a comment letting us know which of these players you think will excel the most in the midfield role in the Suoer Eagles, or whether we are better off sticking with the traditional creative midfielder options we have. Finally, also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss being the first to see our videos when we release them. See you in the next video.